Sorry, my brakes are getting squirrely on me. I've had some boots on layaway here at Zapateria La Bailarina. Oh! 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 Wait, what? 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 Oh! What? Oh! I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! Oh! I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! 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 I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh!
I predict that Andy Warski is on such a downtrend mentally and physically that within the next 7 years, Andy Warski will have AIDS.
I need some dick now.
Andy and Ethan in Knoxville were together.
I'm getting dick tonight. I'm getting dick right now. After the show, I'm getting dick. I want to put a dick inside of me. Preferably Ethan Ralph's dick. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. What up? Hey.
How long can you hold your breath? What is going on here?
I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. Oh, yeah, I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
From what I understand, even though Ethan's the bottom, Ethan gets around.
Maybe there's no such thing as a bottom and a top. Maybe we could be both.
Ethan told me that, when he was in jail, he just discovered a different facet of himself.
There were some rough dudes in there.
What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. Dicks all night. What up? Hey. I'm sucking dicks all night. I'm getting dick tonight.
Twilight Sparkle is the best pony.
What is up? What's going on, everyone? So consistency. Oh, let me get things lined up here real quick. I got music playing in my headphones and all that jazz. Give me a second. Boop. Alrighty. What is going on, everyone? How are y'all doing? So, while we're in the middle of the start here, why don't we talk about the new channel? So, since not a lot of you guys watch probably gaming streams, and so I can kind of keep it, I don't know, somewhat out of this realm. That way it's not crossing over. I opened up like a fourth channel now of gaming, a gaming streaming channel where me and Sicko are going to be doing some gaming content. What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining. Gaming content, stuff like that. We can live stream our stuff when we're messing around playing video games. So I have to find the link. Fuck. If only I knew where it was. I don't, because why is it? Wow, you can do that now. Apparently, you can search outside of the search bar just on YouTube. Weird. Let me see if I can pop that. Huh. It actually does pop. I have enough presence on my other channel that it'll pop my backup that we can do some gaming stuff on. What up, Cap? I don't know if that's the real Cabby, because the real Cabby has a wrench. Oh no, I don't trust that. It's fake Cabby. So that's the backup channel. We'll be doing gaming streams. We have a shit ton of different games that we play together, and then I'll be doing stuff on my own, of course. But a lot of the content and people who started out watching us in the beginning were sorry, that threw me off. We're interested in the gaming streams we were doing, so I figured we'd do that. Primarily Matt over here. Matt is begging for the gaming streams to come back. So, you know, subscribe to that channel above Matt, where me and Sicko are going to do some gaming streams and stuff like that. We'll also be doing we're trying to figure out a day. We got some stuff coming up. We'll be doing that as well. But yeah, so I figured, you know, keep with the schedule. Monday, Wednesdays for this channel. We have Call of Duty. We have a bunch of games. We could go Minecraft. We can go fucking children's game. PC. Homie. We play on PlayStation 4 because we don't want to sit upright and use our hands in the manner that you have to with the console. Okay. We have ESO. We have a lot of games. So that we have in common, so we can cross over and play some stuff. I was thinking about doing a run through, if you haven't seen it, Persona 5. Persona 5's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Rust is coming out on console. Rust is coming out on console soon, so who knows? I'm going to try and get him to get into Rust because I've enjoyed it on the PC. I could run streams on that on the PC and stuff. But yes, Kaboom for the Atari is good. I'm going to go back and we're going to start playing on Atari. Sicko has a bunch of different, the retro consoles. I get a capture card and put those retro consoles to use. I still have a good PC. I'm sitting in front of it. I just, you know, some of us don't want to sit up when we're playing. We want to kick back, put our feet up, you know, and not have to make and adapt everything. All right, Superfly. You're going to be mad when everyone's Parappa the Rapper. Oh, there we go. Fucking yeah. That's of course, guys. The Asian in the chat would bring up Parappa the Rapper. Toomba. Jesus Christ. Fucking throwbacks. Rock Band on Legend. I never got into Rock Band. I was never, I mean, I can do the like that style of game, but I never was. Jesus Christ. What is this episode going to be just us talking about PS1 greatest hits? Crash Bandicoot? I think I have it on my fucking console. Jesus Christ, guys. Okay. Oh, Metal Gear Solid. I can get with that. I've played through them all. Except for, after playing the 5th one, I went back and tried to play it on the 3rd and 4th ones. And Jesus Christ. The controls were so different on the original of the series before it came over to PS4, PS5, whatever the hell we're on now, PS4. Jesus Christ. My chat is being spammed with video games. Yes, all those things. Share the stream out, guys. With me not being consistent, it's we gotta get some more consistently. Twisted Metal would be a lot of fun to play. They do have that on PS4 now, so Paperboy. Dude, we were talking about Paperboy the other day. So, let me see. I gotta find where we're gonna start. Well, we could start with that person. Yes, we can start with that person. Let's start with that. I need to pull that up. Jamie, go ahead and pull that up. Thanks. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, so, as many of you know, Mega Man X speedrun. Oof. I don't know. I want Oregon Trail. Yeah. Dude, that would be, we could pull up Oregon Trail hot dish too. I'm going to play some Teddy Spaghetti, guys. You guys. Oregon Trail would be a fun playthrough just to fucking bring back those memories. I remember playing that growing up. Real life speedrun. Do it. Yeah, right. Me fucking speedrunning in real life. We could play Frogger on the freeway here in Los Angeles. I think that's a good idea. Real life Frogger. I think that's the plan. Real life Frogger. So, as many of you know, Kobe Bryant passed away yesterday in a helicopter crash, and, well, his daughter passed away as well as 7 other people. Now, I wanted to talk about the additional people today as well. Now, because not many people are giving or talking about those people, right? Not many people are talking about the people who passed away with Kobe, because Kobe is Kobe and he's, a legend of the sport, extremely well known, but I wanted to focus on the others that passed with him, as well as obviously his daughter. We're going to go over this quick news story on ABC. Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, were just 2 of 9 people who lost their lives in the helicopter crash. Now, they were from all walks of life, but they were all, the tie-in was they all played basketball on the same club team or travel team, whatever you want to call it. John Altobelli is a college coach who coached at a community college here in Orange County. Him and his daughter were both teammates. Well, not him and his daughter. His daughter was a teammate of Gianna Bryant, and they were on the helicopter. He worked at Orange Coast College for 27 years and was a mentor to players according to school. He was truly personified what it means to be a baseball coach, the athletic director said. The passion that he put into the game, but more importantly into his athletes, was second to none. He treated them like family. We have lost a member of the OCC family, and our hearts are broken. Coach Altobelli was a giant on our campus, a beloved coach, teacher, colleague, and friend. This is a tremendous loss for the campus community. Now, not many have talked about this. We're going to talk about the other stuff going on, what people are doing with Twitter and whatnot. But I really wanted to focus on this side of it too, because I don't think anyone's really talking about these people. His daughter was also on the plane, as well as or helicopter, my apologies, his wife. They all were going with Kobe and his daughter because they played basketball together. John and Carrie are survived by two other... Holy shit. John and Carrie are survived by two other children, son JJ and daughter Alexis, according to Brewster Whitecaps Cape Cod baseball team, for which John was the coach. So not only did the three people in the family die, but they left behind children. Fuck, dude. Moving on. Christina Mauser was a mother, wife, and a girls basketball coach. An assistant coach of the Mama Girls team basketball team. She coached Gianna Bryant and Alyssa Adebelli, another coach told her. My wife had a brilliant eye for coaching. I was proud of her. It was amazing watching her in her element. As good as she was with X and O, she was also good with how to treat the girls. They would confide in her. Fucking A, man. This May would mark the Mausers' 15th wedding anniversary. Man, like, Jesus. Peyton Chester, an 8th grader at St. Margaret's Episcopal School in San Juan Capistrano, was also lost. Her mother was on the flight. She was on the board of trustees at her daughter's school. She is survived by her husband and 2 sons. Todd Schmidt, Peyton Chester's former elementary school principal, said Sarah and Peyton Chester were genuine, kind-hearted, and caring to the staff, to other families, and yes, to me. While the world mourns the loss of a dynamic athlete and humanitarian, I mourn the people. The loss of 2 people are just as important. Their impact was just as meaningful. Yeah, and that was the whole point of me wanting to talk about these people before I dive into the other shit, because a lot of it's getting lost in the ether, as it were. Like, people are forgetting that there were others because of Kobe's star power and, his presence as a celebrity and major athlete. So, for all those people, I just wanted to, comment and bring that to light, since not many people are covering that. For those of you who have been following this channel for a while, you might have saw I put together a edited video as of yesterday, and it was actually in regards to a tweet just like this. Actually, the exact same tweet. That video was commenting on Felicia Sonmez, who tweeted this out minutes after Kobe Bryant passed. And actually, I want to point this out. This girl posted this before. So this writer at, where does she work? BuzzFeed tweeted this out at 11:51, and Felicia Sonmez tweeted the same exact thing out at, I don't know, like 12:05, 12:10, something like that. Now, I covered Felicia Sonmez because hers got a lot more traction, and there were a lot more people talking about it and basically it popping up. Now, whether you like the guy or not, there's oh, hold on one second. My camera shifted. There we go. Nope. Sorry. Getting offshoot. Hold on one second. Gotta fix that. The fact that these are the kind of things people are tweeting out within minutes. Now, I could see if you brought it up hours later, or even a couple of days later, you bring up this situation that the man had in his past, and, well, as I pointed out, was acquitted of. Well, not acquitted. The charges were dropped because of a lot of reasons, and we'll dive into that today a bit too, because I got a lot of messages from people on the video, defending a a rapist and all this shit. And it's like, okay, no matter what the accusations are, clearly they're just accusations. Charges were dropped. And the time and place, like, okay, it's one thing if you're Jeffrey Epstein and you do it constantly throughout your life. It's another thing if you have the accusations and charges dropped and that's it. Okay, you have a civil litigation where your attorneys and others advise you to just, hey, pay her off, settle the civil case because of the fact that, well, it's going to take up more of your life. You can lose everything in regards to financial, etc. And you can also, I don't know, be stuck in court and not be able to play basketball. So, you followed their advice. Everyone says this is a mission of guilt, and people try to bring that up, and it just fucking baffles me. But anyways, we'll dive into that shortly. This is the post you don't do right away. Now, this isn't her article. This is just another Me Too moment where the person charges get dropped. Nothing was ever happened, or whatever the case was, it wasn't exactly as what said person claimed. And what do you have? What do you have? Someone on the day the dude dies. On the day the dude dies, not only him, but those other people I mentioned, as well as his daughter, a whole family, left behind children to fend for themselves. This is what you fucking tweet. Now, she's kept hers up. Felicia Sonmez decided to pull hers down because Washington Post told her to. Because she decided to also include full names of people who had emailed her about this. Now, no matter what you think in this situation, there's a time and place. A one-time situation where the person has some shit happen in their past, which gets dropped, and then things come out and facts come out that it looks like she was just a crazy person who brought these accusations forward after having some rough consensual sex. Yeah, I don't buy it. So cool, Me Too, believe all women, all that bullshit. But then you play this game and you put it out there that on the day that the dude passes, not only him, but his daughter. Now, people weren't very happy. People were going and roasting both sides of the account. I just wanted to share that this person actually did it before Felicia Sonmez. So, and the conspiracy theorist in me would say, hey, I wonder if those two morons are in, let's say, a Telegram account together, or a Discord, or something else where journalists chat with each other and say, no, this is a different chick. Oh, you're talking about, no, of course. Come on, Lissa, you think she would come to her senses? This is a fucking journalist we're talking about. They aren't going to pull it down themselves. They'll let a fucking tweet sit there. She pulled it down because they said, hey, pull it down. And then she got, Sonmez got a suspension over it. This is, do I agree that they should have suspended her? I don't know. No, because I'm not a big fan of the whole cancel culture bullshit. And I don't think it's the case, but she definitely cannot get mad or sad that people took out anger upon her and said shitty things to her and messaged her and told her, hey, you're a horrid human being. You can't get mad at that. Like, I mean, well, you can, but freedom of speech is just that, the freedom to say it. You can say whatever the hell you want. But if you piss someone off, there might be consequences. And pissing people off is obviously the consequence. The Post has suspended reporter Felicia Sonmez following her social media activity over the death of NBA great Kobe Bryant. Here's the explanation from managing editor Tracy Grant. National political reporter Felicia Sonmez was placed on administrative leave while the Post reviews whether tweets about Kobe's death violated the newsroom's social media policy. The tweets display poor judgment that undermined the work of her colleagues. Oh God, what did Sonmez do to deserve this brushback? She tweeted out a very good story from the Daily Beast. Of course, you guys want to see? You want to see what a white knight looks like? Hey, boomer. I could tell you're a boomer just looking at you. She ain't gonna fuck you, bro. As much as you may want her to, she ain't gonna. I'm sorry. You don't have to defend her. Hey, she tweeted out a story she did not write. She tweeted out a story that's over 3 years old, and she didn't include, let's say, any of the counterfacts. Oh, because the guy paid away money because he didn't want to be stuck in court for fucking ever. Okay, cool. Who gives a shit? You know how many people settle civil cases all the time just because they don't want to deal with the bullshit of having to go to court and think they're going to lose in the spotlight? Even if you can evidentially prove that homegirl showed up with fucking, I don't know, multiple specimens. 7. Yeah, well, 7. Multiple specimens on her after after she made the accusations, and there was evidential proof that she had sex after. There was evidential proof that she had sex after the alleged assault. Because, and this is one thing they bring up, is because that person's bodily fluid would have ended up on something of Kobe's, right? On him, on his clothes, something, right? So homegirl not only did that, but then she goes about talking about and bragging about it down the road. There's multiple articles saying where she was overheard by multiple people talking about what his dick looked like, the shape, blah, 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 bragging about betting Kobe Bryant. This isn't the actions of someone I believe. Was it wrong to commit adultery? Yes, stupid. But what at this point in time in life, what person hasn't either mentally or some sort of cheating on your spouse? Like, let's be realistic. We're all fucking human. And this is a human with a lot of money and a lot of people throwing themselves at him. What? He would have been 24 at the time. And women probably just tossed themselves at him. Okay, so let's move past that because I actually have some good stuff. So Sonmez, they actually bring up what the situation may have been. And that was the fact that she posted email messages. So she posted a message that showed email messages from people sending her quote unquote hate mail. And it actually contained first and last names. And that could potentially be the policy breach. Do I think they should have fired her? I don't think so. But should they have I don't, well, they're not firing her. That's the thing. She's on administrative leave. They're just looking into it. She's getting paid. So I don't know why anyone's crying about it. Like, honestly, administrative leave means you get paid. So she's getting paid to sit there and do nothing. Anyone just joining? Hey, what's going on? The thing I found in irony is that she had 24,000 comments on her shitty, horrific tweet. And 2,000 likes. So she was massively ratioed by people. And yeah, maybe she had some shame. Maybe she was doing what everyone else in this day and age does and says, oh, look, this guy did this thing 17, how many years ago? Yeah, roughly 17 years ago. He's a bad guy, but, you know, he should never be forgiven after the fact. He should never be forgiven. The fact that he lived 16 more years and turned his life around. He set aside whatever accusations this broad had, which, according, if you watched Revenge of the Sis, they played a diss track she put out, and it just makes her look terrible back in, 2013. Makes the person who made the accusations look really bad. Because I don't know about you, but someone who goes around rapping about the situation and then acting like a crazy person and, well, let's talk about it. Making accusations at the time, not exactly someone I would buy into. Now, this isn't a modern one. This isn't when the Me Too movement happened. But if this wouldn't have came out back in that time frame, she probably would have been one of the people coming forward now. I'm going to drop this in here for you guys because I can't and won't go through everything here. There is a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff in there. God damn it. I hit the button. Sorry. Okay, so this person put this together a year ago. Misinformed people are bringing up Kobe's trial to condemn him. I decided to actually do research. There's a myth that Kobe's defense team leaked the name of the accuser. It's not true. Kobe's lawyers were allowed by the judge to bring up Faber's name. The court and Eagle County Justice Center staff accidentally leaked the name. I'm going to pop this one. This is apparently where they leaked the name of the girl. And they bring that into place. This person actually put together a lot of stuff. Prosecutor dismissed a witness without telling the defense. The accuser had sex hours after allegations. Sexual assault victims can be unpredictable, which is somewhat valid. Before the evidence was revealed, the accuser and the prosecutor's stances differed strongly to this. To exemplify, prosecutor tries to fight this evidence by saying she had sex before the encounter, which rumor has it she had sex before and after. But the forensic expert was very doubtful. If she had sex before the Kobe incident, there would have been DNA found on Kobe's clothing. Nothing was found. Let's open that in a new tab and see what it says. This is from 2004. Newly released court papers in the case against Kobe Bryant suggest that his accuser had sex with the second man not long after her encounter with Mr. Bryant. They also show that prosecutors were concerned that this disclosure of information could undermine their case. The evidence was discussed in a 2-day hearing in June in which defense lawyers sought to persuade the judge to allow testimony about the woman's sexual history. The judge last month ruled out that much of the evidence was admissible. A transcript of the hearing, which a court clerk had mistakenly emailed to 7 news organizations last month, was officially released Monday. The only witness to testify at the hearing, a defense expert, said the DNA evidence strongly suggested that Mr. Bryant's accuser had sex with a second man not long after the encounter. The conclusion is at odds with the statement that the woman gave at the time and will doubtless be used by defense lawyers to provide an alternative explanation. So, there's more. Before the actual trial took place, including the civil court, the accuser bragged about the money she was going to get from Kobe. You know what's worse? 3 days before Kobe was charged, she was seen by more than 5 people bragging about her encounter. This is where I was talking about people providing situational evidence. Jesus Christ. Can your guys' website not just fucking pop up? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not interested. Go fuck yourself. The young woman accusing Kobe Bryant bragged about the alleged assault at a party last week and gave a graphic description of his anatomy to partygoers. Steve Ashondo told NBC News that he was surprised when the 19-year-old woman showed up at his house party on July 25th. 15th. 3 days before prosecutors slapped Bryant with assault charges. She was happy, bragging about the whole thing. Happy. She was having fun. She then even answered question about the 6'7" Lakers star's manhood. 5 people at the party told NBC. She answered with a gesture and description. They couldn't believe it. Spokesperson for the district attorney declined to comment. Other friends have said that the woman was stunned and upset that the June 30th incident, where she worked the front desk, report comes as a friend. The woman said that felt a certain amount of chemistry with him. She had thoughts of declining, but he had been nice. She felt safe doing that. Then it says Bryant assaulted her when she tried to leave. Conviction promised Bray also echoed his wife, Charlene Bray, who has said the woman suffered obvious injuries. I can't wait for this to get in front of a jury so they can see what happened. Their jaws will hit the floor and they'll convict him. There's basically, it tells you who he was. He was married, insisted he had consensual sex. But yeah, this is the kind of shit, right? This is the kind of shit that was brought forward and the evidence. There's people that worked and were in the hotel who said she left without any incident or seeming discomfort. She had a history of mental illness that was dangerous to herself and peers. The prosecutor lacked evidence. Not only evidence, they were badly losing against the team. This ruling will make it much tougher for prosecutors to convict Bryant of sexual assault, says legal analyst Cohen. The physical evidence against him never was that strong to begin with, and now this evidence is likely to tilt. He said, she said, battle squarely in Bryant's favor. Let's see what that is. But this is what I'm talking about. Oh. So this is an article where they're talking about her being hospitalized, mental health. An officer determined she was a danger to herself. It's classified as a mental health issue. The woman was transported to Colorado Medical Center of Greeley. That was the only contact we've had with her all year long. So basically showing, a history of her background. Accuser lied and changed stories multiple times. Finally, the settlement. People actually use this as Kobe's confession. Kobe was strongly advised by his own defense team and prosecution to settle the case. Why? Risking losing everything. To substantiate, the accuser asked for unspecified amount of money as well as public vindication. She got both. The accuser is the one who wanted this comment. As a user from the thread pointed out, it's what the lawyers from both sides agreed to. Kobe signed to end it. It has nothing to do with actual feelings in the case. And there's more about the settlement, etc. But this is my point. Everyone wants to take a person at their word, unless the evidence... You ain't clicking on Reddit. Unless the evidence counterdicts what you're saying. Ooh, I need to turn that down. Well, thank you, Fat Keck Boy. So yeah, the point is no matter what the accusations are, they were dropped. At that point, you can't call someone... A person isn't guilty until proven innocent. A person is innocent till proven guilty. And if the charges were dropped, the person is never proven guilty. No matter what article or anything like that you bring up or whatever. See, the Daily Beast of all places. Now, this is... Look at this. From impeachment in Iowa... Support the Beast as we cover your present and future. Basically talking about him going around, and they bring up all that shit. They bring up the civil case. It was settled in March 2005, was undisclosed, and the accuser, it should be noted, came from a wealthy family, blah, blah, blah. Last night I was at work, and I was sexually assaulted. Yeah, but there were multiple things. My point being is, this article was pulled to gain, I don't know, 15 minutes to get their 15 minutes of fame. Let's look how this is doing. Now, her tweet didn't go as far as Sonmez's when it comes to growth or anything like that. This was 3,000 and then comments and 1,000 non-comments or likes, whatever. It just shows the ratio. It shows the ratio. The point being is maybe at the time, minutes, because I remember I got the message from Sicko saying Kobe Bryant died at like 12:05, and then news. I checked the news because I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And it was the news was reporting on it about 30 minutes before that, 28 minutes, and this tweet was put out at 11:51. 11:51. So the news had just brought up the fact that the dude died with his daughter. And what? This is what you go with. This is what you go with. Of all things, there's so many things you could have done. Kobe beef is the best. My wife said so. I called the divorce lawyer today. She likes the Mamba. Be careful, Ben. But yeah, so my point with all this and bringing this up, and anyone going out of their way to play he was this. No. What he was an accused and charges dropped. That's all. You can't call someone an actual whatever they are and not have it be true. You can't. I could be accused of murder, but that doesn't make me a murderer. Get it? I'm accused of murder. And then if they drop the charges, what am I then? Nothing. So they drop the charges. Oh, and then if, let's say I had a civil court case, and I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't kill that person, but I don't want to deal with it for the rest of my life, and I pay it off and settle out of court and say, oh, I apologize. At the time, I truly did not feel that way and felt it was consensual, but I can see their point of view. If that's what they're trying to point out, then that makes me guilty. That makes me smart, so I can actually go back to my life and not be sitting in court at all times. I don't know, man. Like, setting aside it's just, not to mention TMZ is how Kobe's family found out. Are you fucking kidding me? So TMZ broke the story, and that's how his wife and kids found out. Well, that's just fun. That's just fun. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Okay, you can make jokes. People deal with things differently. You can have fun and deal with grief by making jokes and, edgy comedy and shit like that. I get that and I respect that. But this is just someone looking for their fame. This is just someone trying to find their fame and get their spotlight. That's all they're trying to do. Both these people who are probably in their fucking Discord or Telegraph together, this is what they were worried about. Getting those precious fucking clicks. That's all they were wanting. That's all it was. So, I don't know. Moving on. Look into the evidence yourself. Don't assume what you're told. Let's give a person a benefit of innocence until they're proven guilty. And you know what? The charges were dropped, so therefore I'll never be proven guilty. Therefore, wouldn't that be the benefit of innocence? That's my thoughts on it. I don't know. I'm going to take a quick Fiverr right now because we're about halfway through and have a smoke. I think the best thing to show you what Sonmez was doing is, for those of you who may have missed it, I'm going to pull up my video. I'm going to pull up my video that I put together on it. And we'll play that while I'm having my smoke. It's like a 4-minute video, so it's like perfectly timed. So I think that'll be a good filler.
Just die.
Plus, the audio is so much more edited and pretty sounding than this. Come on, just sounds better. I'll even throw on, since I forgot and I thought about it last night. I was like, motherfucker, dude, I didn't put any backing music on that. I didn't put any backing tracks or anything like that. And, well, you know, it was a stupid call. And I apologize for my stupidity. Let's see what the audio levels on that. So, yeah. I haven't made an edit video in so long. So, anyways, I'll be right back.
So I know I haven't done an edited video in a long time, guys, but I came across something that I really wanted to talk to you about. And obviously many of you have heard today that Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash accident, whatever you want to call it, as well as his 13-year-old daughter. Now, growing up, the man was an inspiration to a lot of kids in my generation. He was one of the greatest, if not the greatest basketball player who mirrored his style after Michael Jordan. And he took Michael Jordan's game and he made it his own. Now, within, I don't know, about 3 hours of the news happening, maybe even less than that at this point, a woman on Twitter named Felicia Sonmez, who happens to be a writer for the Washington Post, decided to put out a tweet commenting on Kobe Bryant and bringing up Kobe Bryant's disturbing rape case, the DNA evidence, the accuser's story, and the half confession. Now, this story isn't from yesterday. This story isn't from the last month. This story is from more than 3 years ago. So on the day that the man passes away, his daughter dies, and, well, people around the country are really heartbroken, myself included, because, man, watching him play, the kind of inspiration he was to lots of kids in my generation, it's heart-wrenching. And to have someone who is so extremely insensitive like this go ahead and within minutes, I don't know, probably 30 minutes to an hour of the news coming out that he had passed away in a helicopter crash with his daughter, to bring this up. We all know the history. We also know that in 2004 he was acquitted and charges were dropped, and that the woman who made the accusations against him, whether it was true or not, had 7 different, I don't know, specimens on her clothing at the time. So to bring this up on this day of all days, where is your compassion? Where is your sensitivity for his wife and other daughters? They just lost not only their father, but their sister. They lost their father and sister. Now, Felicia, of course, Felicia, being a journalist, tries to make everything about her. She pivots after she posts this horrific article that gets ratioed to hell and brings up the fact that over 10,000 people commented and emailed me, and oh, woe is me, and abuse and death threats and blah, blah, blah. Hey, stupid, maybe don't post that shit minutes after the guy was announced to be dead. Who the heck do you think you are? You want to make it seem as if the people responding negatively to your horrific actions and your personality.
I was trying to be politically correct and not swear, and then broke it at the end. Saying heck, I sound like such a little fag.
Defects and just being a horrible human in general are the bad guys. You can't even look inside and see that tens of thousands of Americans are sad right now because a person who may have been a hero to them, a person who was a legend at what he did, and a family man just died. She goes on to say, hard to see what's accomplished by messages such as these. If your response to a news article is to resort to harassment and intimidation of journalists, you might want to consider your behavior says more about you than the person you're targeting. No, it doesn't. You know what it says about us? It says that we have compassion, that if the man who was acquitted, let me reiterate that, acquitted and charges dropped, did these things, oh well, today's not the day to talk about it. He just died, and his daughter just died in a fiery plane helicopter, crash, and you're over here mad because you got some hate mail? looking through this and looking at this picture, guys, you can see no one's harassing her. They're just calling her human garbage and telling her she's a horrible human being, she should take it down, etc. Hey, Felicia, I have an idea. Grow a soul. It's not the right time or place to post that kind of stuff. You deserve all of the anger you're receiving. If this was one of your icons of journalism or the left or whatever your view of a hero is, you would lose your mind if someone did the same to them. I bet you didn't take into consideration the fact that the man left behind a family. That people that mattered in the guy's life now are having to deal with this, and you want to spread this old shit from 2002, 2003 that has been dropped. We all know the story. We also all know what happened. So, setting all that aside, don't cry when people call you out. Don't cry when you're made and forced to be held accountable for your stupid actions. I'm sorry, but you are human garbage, and you are why the Washington Post should be scrutinized and looked at heavily because they hire idiots like you. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Just wanted to share my thoughts on that. As usual, Monday, Wednesday live show, and I will see you guys soon. And anyone who's a Kobe fan or a compassionate human in general, I respect you. Even if you don't like the guy, let the guy have a day of peace after his life has just came to a close. Don't be like this person, no matter what your political beliefs are, no matter what the stances are. Just understand that we're all fucking humans. Thanks again, guys.
But yeah, so that was the whole point of that. This was a person who couldn't take the time to avoid the situation, and decided to fucking be a jackass. So with that, moving on. Well, thank you kindly. You are awesome, Fat Keck Boy. Thank you. So now we're gonna move on to the Kung Flu, as Sicko would put it. The Kung Flu. $1.49. Yeah, that could probably get me a burger somewhere. I don't even know they had stickers now. It's awesome. So let's move on to the Kung Flu. Corona. The coronavirus with Lyme, as it were, is, expanding. Didn't I say, Friday? No, when did I do my last show? Thursday? Wednesday? I don't know. Whenever the fuck it was. That this was way worse than we thought, and that things seem shady, and that China seems to be hiding things. Welp. Just mathematically, 40 million people being forced to stay in their city, 40 million people locked down, and probably more at this point, tells me that there's a lot more people with the virus. So Beijing just had their first deaths. This was from earlier today. There is a count of 2,700 cases confirmed overall. Now, that's not all the cases. That's not all the cases at all. We know that because we know China likes to hide things. Now, they may have been fast about this, except for they held off a whole month before they brought it up or let the international medical community know about this. They waited a whole month. The first case was in early December, and then again, they finally told us about it in, January. I should have read this to you guys before I made my quotes. 82 people are dead, and 2,700 cases have been confirmed in mainland China as the Kung Flu coronavirus continues to spread. Nearly 60 million people have been affected by partial or full lockdowns in Chinese cities as the government steps up response. there are more than 50 confirmed cases in 13 places outside of mainland China, including 5 in the United States and 2 that they've confirmed in California. So if I don't show up to Vegas, if I don't show up to another live stream, it's because I got the Kung Flu, guys. Ooh. Yeah, everyone go subscribe to Rational Times. There we go. Anyone here who's not subscribed to him, you suck. All right, how about that? And we're going to go with the Bad Bunny model. And that's anyone who doesn't donate to me and just takes advantage of these free streams, you are by far a horrible human being. People can spread the virus before symptoms show. Oh, because there isn't 60 million people in quarantine technically right now. And, well, they don't like taking fucking face-to-face selfies or eating, you know, bats and other things. No, they're telling us the exact numbers. But wait, are they? Stop it. Here we go.
It's scary for all of us because we're hearing if it comes to America, and it already has, we don't have a vaccine for it, and they can't produce the vaccine fast enough.
We're a year away from a vaccine. And just to comment on what that nurse is reporting, there are definitely thousands more cases of people who are ill. They just don't know if it's from the coronavirus or not. That's why there's hundreds of more cases being reported every day. And to put it in context, probably have 3,000 reported cases already. It'll be much more than that when they're done. But there have been 80 deaths now, and those numbers are a bit more concerning. The youngest was a 9-month-old. So it's taking the youngest and the oldest, which is what the viruses tend to do. Right. And it's also alarming. This is the big news today. The Chinese leadership is starting to say, hey, listen, this incubation period is a lot longer than we thought. Normally, coronavirus, wow. You're 5 days of a virus spread before you know you're sick and you stop talking to other people. But with this new coronavirus in China, it seems like for 2 weeks you've got a prodrome, but
Uh-oh. 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 2 weeks, guys. And, well, let's see. You do the math. The first reported case in China was December. Now, 4 weeks later, cases are starting to show up. And they don't start taking action until the 15th of January. And then, well, it starts showing up in America. That guy did not get quarantined or taken off the streets until, well, 5 days later, 6 days later. He was still out mingling with people in Seattle. And then you have people who showed up in LA. You had people who showed up in Orange County. Oh, something tells me you're going to find that China has a ton more cases. Now, many of you have seen the Kathy Zhu going crazy and talking about how people shouldn't be racist because blah, blah, blah. And, well, I found an actual image of her meal that day that she was talking about, and you guys are going to be fucking shocked. It is by far one of the most interesting meals I've ever seen. Now, this was the meal, guys. Oh, you're not seeing it all, so let's go into here. This was her dinner that night, guys. This was her dinner. She dressed just like that with the Corona logo sponsoring her and bat soup. Zubat here, as I like to call her, decided to, Daily Groiper, oh my God, decided to have herself a fun-filled meal of bat. Now, any artists in here, you should take Zubat, Z-U-B-A-T, from Pokemon, and put her face on it. Because I think Z-H-U-B-A-T would be great. I think Zubat would be great. when I was teaching martial arts in Westminster, Kobe asked a girl from high school to marry him, and all the news helicopters were circling like sharks. They had to close the school. Hold on. What? Well, Ben, out of curiosity, Ben, and you don't have to say exactly, where do you live? Seems like you're in the area. Virus and sanctuary. No, because I live next to a sanctuary city. Come on. We don't want... There's good people in there. There's good people all over the place. I have not seen the price of masks increase. Not at all. Not yet. God damn, dude. All of these. I'm okay with that. Shut up. 100,000 may already be infected. Experts warn. U.S. government urged to reassure public that NHS is ready for cases within days. Yeah. We're not gonna see this be all over the place. We're not gonna see this spread even worse. The Kung Flu is coming for you, and you got to be careful. You got to learn. You got to learn. You got to learn the fight. You got to Kung Fu fighting. You got to be there, guys. And if you're not, well, I'm sorry. Who knows till boomers die? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Zubat? Yeah, Zubat is a... And I actually brought that up. And I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure you brought over some of your leftist tendencies with you when you wore your MAGA hat for the first time. Because she's fucking playing victim now and all that shit. But I figured, why not? Why not for the last little bit? We have some fun here. We haven't had any fun. It's been all talks of death and future death and everyone dying from the Kung Flu. Why not have some fun? Now, this may, knowing fucking T-Series, if this is one of their videos, this may just get me popped. Okay? This may get me popped. RoboCop versus Terminatrix. Okay. Who else here thinks we should make a movie like this? Anyone? Because this is great. What the fuck? I don't think they understood pacing of movies at this time because that's a very long scene for them to meet face to face. Terrible. Dude. Oh, dude, the headbutt. Sicko finds the weirdest shit. He finds the weirdest shit online. Oh shit, he pulled out a tree. It's like that was the same exact scene. Oh shit. Dude, this is cinema genius, guys. If you wow. This is the fucking best thing ever. Cliffhanger. Oh, into a random volcano, guys. What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, this is fucking god, Indian culture, man. What the fuck? I don't Bollywood Superman is nuts too. Yeah, it's Cyberman. Jesus Christ. Okay. So I've been having Sicko pull me random shit off Facebook when he sees cool videos or fucking funny stuff because there's not much. Okay, I feel like Facebook lets you get away with a lot more than YouTube does this day and age. So they have a lot funnier videos. I don't know if you guys have ever played VR. Well, let's just take a look. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Reed not letting his opponent beat him out.
I don't know how to play.
One.
So if you didn't hear, the boyfriend's in the background saying, "You don't even know how to play."
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, let me rewind that for you. Whoa! Thanks, YouTube. Thank you. Not YouTube, Facebook. Sorry.
Reed not letting his opponent beat him out.
I don't know how to play.
One.
Whoa!
Reed not letting his opponent beat him out.
I don't know how to play.
One.
Whoa! Oh, poor girl. Yeah, the Oculus is pretty cool. Sicko's got the which one is this? The HTC, the Vive. It's actually pretty cool. They got a lot of cool shit going on in the virtual reality space right now. And this is this is when you need to, I don't know, stanchion yourself, put something so you know where you are, because it'll let you walk all over the place. I was worried about falling down the stairs when I was messing around with it because of the fact that there's no real way to gauge where you are because you are 100% absorbed in the game. Now, since we're trying to move away from, all the other stuff, where was it? There was another one. Oh, I've really become infatuated with TikTok. I think TikTok has turned into, a great environment for the weird and, the old school Vines and the shitty short clips. This is the kind of things that people are putting out to the world. We'll save this one. There's another TikTok that I wanted to show you guys. This is your kids. This is what they're doing, being creative. If you don't pay attention to them.
I was looking at you and you was looking at me and we was thinking, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Go to Marcus, go to Marcus,
Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus. Go. 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 Go.
This is what they took from us, guys. This is what they're taking from us.
Go. Go. Go to Marcus. Now get crunk with it. Now get crunk with it. Now get...
Now, I'm going to assume this is in the middle of somewhere. Some small town in the middle of the flyover section. Because life has got to be boring. But this is what your kids are doing. Any of you who have teenagers, this is what your kids
crunk
doing.
with it. Now get crunk with it. Now pop with it. 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 Go ahead.
That 100% is your children. That is your children, guys. They are putting themselves out there on TikTok. He's trying to impress the young lady, but she wasn't having it. Look at her face.
I was looking at you and you was looking
Look,
at
she's
me
not
and I
having
was
it.
thinking,
That's pretty close. And in this day and age, sir, she did not consent to having your hot breath on her, DeMarcus. Come on. Whoa, I just saw a Me Too moment. Come on, guys. You call this stuff out. Did she consent to that? This is...
Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus.
Yes, he's trying to impress a girl while his friend is over there singing. I don't think it is, because at one point, I believe she can
now
be seen
pop with it. Pop
walking
with it.
away.
Pop with it. Pop with it. Pop with it. Pop with it.
Yes.
Pop with it. Go.
Not very impressed by his TikTok or his Fortnite dancing, guys. Not impressed at all. That he's canceled. Exactly. You're 100% correct. That is everyone. He's canceled. We need to put it out there. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on. These people. Oh, hold on. Oh, this
Brain blast. This is not real. We're here at the Flat Earth Convention. Flat gang, baby. What do you think about this guy?
Oh, God. This guy's a clown, a demon, deceiver, black magician, psychopath. He's a controlled operative working for the sorcery elite. I think he's an agent.
Who's he an agent of?
You know, you just can't have a blanket.
That chuckle was ironic. You know who he was going to say.
Statement and say it's the global Zionists, or say it's the Jesuits, or say it's the Mossad, or say it's the Rockefellers, or say it's the Illuminati. It's probably all of them.
Holy shit.
All the empirical evidence overwhelmingly suggests that there's an enormous 200-foot ice wall holding the oceans in level and flat.
There's a 200-foot ice wall, guys. This is
entire system is a toroidal energy field. It extends exponentially out in all directions. The sun and the moon are luminaries. Same way there might be some dome with the crown chakra being the pole star. Again, I don't know if it's an infinite plane or a closed.
See, what I don't understand about these people is, all right, if it was flat, you wouldn't break the wall. I don't get their layout of the Earth. And wouldn't you see it from a plane? If there was a giant 200-foot wall, wouldn't you be able to see it from planes?
Toroidal cosmic egg model. To me, the real fear, they want to create a cyborg entity that's gender neutral, that's binary.
What? What? You got to hear it again, guys. Hold on. God damn it, dude. No wonder no one wants to watch your damn videos on Facebook.
To me, the real fear, they want to create a cyborg entity that's gender neutral, that's binary.
A gender neutral binary cyborg, guys. That's why the Earth is round. Gender neutral binary unrelated. Bitcoin just spiked from 8,900 to over 9K. Hey, come back to me when it's back up in the 15, 16. Then I'll actually, what is this? This is the future. This is the streaming platform, the video platform of the future. This is TikTok. Have you not heard of TikTok? Have you not heard of TikTok? It's baked beans, guys. Don't worry, guys. It's Rosie O'Donnell. No, this is the future. This is the future of entertainment right here, guys. 12-second clips of fat dudes fucking in a pig shirt eating beans. Those man boobs, dude. I'm not even kidding. Look. This is like this dude's like a fucking D cup. I don't think Looney Bins is gonna stop it. Come on, guys. This is the future. That's the future, guys. Oh shit. Holy shit. Yes, that's the future. Here's to the future of entertainment. Amber Lynn doing her mukbangs. Yes. Yes, it does. Fuck freedom. Sharia law for all, inshallah. Oh shit. Yeah, guys. That right there. I'm telling you. That by far is where things are headed. That's what the attention span of kids are this day. That's the attention span that you need to take advantage of. So, I didn't get to this. Now, I posted this right after it was sent to me by Sicko. I put it up on the good old Twitter. Now, I believe it's a Freudian slip. And that's what I keep saying. This is a Freudian slip. This is someone who didn't mean to say the word, but their subconscious got the better of them. Now, there's been the excuse that she was trying to say she mixed the Knickers and the Lakers. I don't know. Like the Knicks, the Nakers, like Knickerbockers. I don't know what she was trying to get at. The Knicks and the Lakers, but there's no G in there. And if you listen,
like the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Now, I believe it was a Freudian slip. There's a G. There is a G. There's no G in Lakers or Knicks. Knicks. Yeah, but they used to be called the Knickerbockers. Okay. The Knickerbockers. There is a hard double G. 100% hard double G.
Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to...
This is not someone. Also, listen to the pause. Listen to the pause right before she says the Lakers.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast
on the Los Angeles Lakers.
She paused right before she said the word. She paused right before. So that was a Freudian slip, 100%. There's no fucking way it was anything else. And I mean, do I think people should be calling for her fucking termination from the network? But no. But if you're going to be the network that constantly calls for the termination and firing of others, then expect it when you fuck up too. This is a mistake, obviously, but yeah, don't say it, fuck, I said it, exactly. And that's what it feels like to me, is a true Freudian slip. And you can't work your way around that. Should she be fired? No. These people with the petition running to fire her and shit like that, that's stupid. But should she be held accountable and people be able to call her out and treat her the same way that she would if this was, I don't know, let's say anyone else? Yeah. She would do the same. If this was on Fox News, CNN and MSNBC would be losing their fucking minds. They would be losing their fucking minds, and they would be calling her out. No, she shouldn't be terminated. It was just a slip of the tongue. That's never going to happen again. Yeah. I don't know. What? Hold on. Let's. This is what. An unintentional error regarded as revealing subconscious feelings, I think, is an error in speech, memory, or physical action that occurs during to the interference of an unconscious, subdued wish or internal train of thought. Sounds about right. Sounds about right to me. Unconscious, internal. Didn't mean to. Yeah. Hey, lady, we obviously know you use that word in your personal life. I'm not bashing you for it. I've said it. We all say it. It's a funny word, and I love watching people get hate for it. But, I mean, come on, you're on national television. You're on a network where you would freaking castrate the person for saying it. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. You would castrate anyone, anywhere else who said this. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Dax. Yeah, probably just a Freudian penis. Yep. Oh, why are you, Mr. Dax? You got penis on your brain when you see an image of Kobe? I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, so I don't know. Something tells me. She didn't mean to, but that doesn't discredit the lie she's trying to push of, oh, I was trying to say the word Knicks. Oh, over what? Really? Over 75,000? It was at 20,000 earlier today because I heard it on Tim Pool. Anyone got the link? I want to see the link. What's her name? Fire MSNBC. Let's just search that. Let's see if it's one of the tops. What is it? Change. What? Climate change? Really? Climate change? Oh. Journalist. Man, Google, you're fucking up. Someone give me the link. Take a look. Anyone? Give me the link. Allison Morris. Oh, there we go. Cheat sheet. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Oh, this is zero. There's no one's fallen for this. Zero have signed. Oh, wait. Oh, 75,000. 75,000. 75,000. Sorry, hold on. I hit the wrong button. Anyways, you saw. 75,000. 75,000. Yeah, it was. I was being a smart ass because it was taking its sweet time. I could see the cursor loading. 75,000 signatures over a mistake. But that's the mindset. That's the mindset. Yup. If you fuck around and you work for a place where you're constantly calling for people to be impeached and fired and canceled and all these other things, I wouldn't be surprised when others call for you to be fired when you make a mistake. Now, of course, she went on Twitter right after and was trying to make excuses and trying to say she was trying to say the Knicks. I don't know. You know Kobe didn't play for the Knicks. He only played for Los Angeles. He was traded away when he first came into the league from New Orleans. New Orleans probably feels fucking stupid about that. So, anyways, she's super based. She is and should be the left's, case study. Because a lot of people on the left probably are like, oh, don't fire her. Don't fire her. But if it was anyone on the right, she would be fired. I don't know, guys. Anyways, I think that's going to do it. Oh, so definitely go subscribe to the other channel. I'll probably put something up on there soon. Maybe after the show, a little while after eating dinner and stuff, I'll live stream over there, and we'll have some fun on that side. Because me and Sicko like talking shit to people on the internet. And, well, I appreciate you guys hanging out.
On me.
Let me drop that link for you.
Here at Zapateria La Bailarina. Oh! 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 Wait, what? 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 Oh! What? Oh!
Again, thank you everyone for coming out. I appreciate you guys. Go subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys Wednesday. Wednesday here. 3:30 Wednesday.
I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments. Oh! I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. I'm just goofing. New boot, goofing. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments.